welcome back. We are going to finish the first game, and hopefully, give you a sneak peek of what's to come. All right. On a personal note, I must say you surprised me, my far eastern friend.
Oh.
Oh. Despite being a Nipponese, you saw through the pretense to the malice that festered within that Englishman, and at the same time saw through the grind to the surprising heart of your English client. You have a curious talent for judging character, especially considering our very different cultures.
Shit, I think the volume's too high. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything curious about it.
I didn't realize I had the volume way cranked up. That's on me.
Whether we're from the Empire of Great Britain or the Empire of Japan, we're all human beings. We're not so very different on the inside. You know, I took this case for one very simple reason. To lock swords with you once again here in the court. You did? When I encountered you for the first time 2 months ago, it reminded me of toasting friendship and trust with another Nipponese, only to find my trust betrayed. Through you, I hope to look into the eyes of a man I once knew and try to understand.
He's the one.
You mentioned something similar earlier today about total betrayal at the hands of the Japanese. What happened exactly? Well, you may ask. And one day, when the time comes, you will learn the answer, whether you like it or not.
Well, we can kind of already guess what that, what the situation was and what technically the betrayal was.
All right, and then I'll wait for that day, if I must. Coming to be known as the Reaper of the Bailey, and my retirement from service 5 years ago. It gives me cause to wonder if our meeting has some deeper purpose. So, farewell, my learned Nipponese, until we meet again.
Until we meet again!
Foreshadowing for the next game!
It's still coming!
17th April, 5:24 p.m., the Old Bailey. It's done. It's over at last. But
why do I feel so empty?
where's Iris disappeared to? Ah! Congratulations, Gina. I knew it all along. I knew that you were innocent. Well, you did what you said, Mr. Naruto. You believed in me right up to the end. You're as odd as your name. What's odd about it? I told you I had faith in you, didn't I? No one ever asked before, see? Kept a promise, I mean. Properly. That's all. I figured something out today. All me life, growing up in the slums, I never trusted no one. But that's just because I've been scared of being stabbed in the back. I mean, the more you trust someone, the more it hurts when they let you down. Yes, I think I can understand that. After all, I had a taste of it in that trial 2 months ago. I chose to trust someone and hate them. That betrayal left a big scar. You know, though, Gina, I worked something out quite recently, too. Trusting in someone else is really an exercise in learning to trust yourself. When your gut tells you it's the right thing to do, and your trust is rewarded, it's... Not now, Mom. Yeah, we're in the middle of the street. I'll call you later. Say yes. Bye. Bye.
Boy, babe.
Can't be patient for a second.
What happened?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's no better feeling in the world.
I think I have you to thank for reminding me of that valuable lesson.
Oh, well, if you say so. Don't make a fat lot of sense to me.
I'm trying to say that putting my faith in you, Gina, has been a real pleasure.
crying out loud, pack it in. But I suppose I sort of feel the same way. I mean, sometimes trusting someone else is, alright.
Thanks.
This is the way I see it, okay? A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself.
After this experience, I'm starting to feel like I understand what you mean. Cosmo, am I living up to your expectations? Am I turning out to be the lawyer that you believed I could be?
I'm a ghost. What do I know? I'm dead. Pardon the interruption. What the deuce does a man have to do to be noticed around here, my dear fellow?
That voice!
It's too late for that voice now, Mr. Naruhodo. I've been standing here patiently in the corner of the room for an eternity. No, you weren't. You were a different Bobby the last time we saw you.
Was it?
Yeah, that was not him.
Oh, was it?
It was the other. It was a black-haired guy.
Oh, okay.
Haha! Yes, it was me all along. I would have said when finally you noticed me. But you people with your incessant babbling. Mr. Schultz!
This is where I'd have my greeting, if I had one!
Yes, it was me all along. You see? Did you fall down again?
Yeah, what happened to you being unconscious, bro? I'd assumed you'd taken back to the hospital, to be honest.
Indeed I was. But I managed to escape again.
Oh.
I happen to be aware of one or two foibles of the doctor who was tending to me. I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he happily issued me with a leave of absence.
How very above board.
But enough of my adventures. That was a fine victory, Mr. Naruhodo. Your tireless efforts justly rewarded, I feel. Congratulations are in order. As a close friend, I tip my hat to you.
Oh, thank you.
Some great detective you are. Great at being cold as ice, maybe.
Right.
Have I irked you in some way, Mr. Lestrade? Well, you've been having a snooze in your nice soft bed. Some of us have been fighting for our lives. Ah, well, that bullet did cause me to lose a substantial amount of blood, it's true. So I have indeed been feeling somewhat cold. Not perhaps as cold as ice, but, well, have a feel.
Could you take your hands off my neck, please, Mr. Sholmes?
And, in some way, I suppose, congratulations are in order for you too, Mr. Lestrade. What's that supposed to mean? Why you half-hearted?
Why so half-hearted?
Well, naturally, it isn't my intention to alarm you, but...
You still have charges to deal with.
An acquittal in a trial with that particular prosecutor is perhaps a little precarious.
Well done, Mr. Sholmes. Not alarming in the slightest.
Oh, the Reaper, you mean? Because anyone who's found not guilty in a trial he was working on winds up dead anyway. Is that it? The very point I was trying to make, as exemplified by the fate of Mr. McGilden. Ah, but of course, I pay no attention to such irrational drivel myself.
I still say he's not actually dead.
McGilden?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it don't bother me. Oh, really? Of course not. The way I see it, the Reaper's a bit like him upstairs.
Him upstairs? You mean, like God?
Yeah. Him upstairs knows what's what, right? He knows what people are like on the inside. He won't have got the wrong end of the stick. There are some cubs like that bog trotter who are rotten to the core. At the end of the day, him upstairs makes sure they get what they deserve.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Divine justice is one thing, though. The Reaper taking matters into his own hands and claiming lives is another.
Well, I ain't like the McGildens of this world, so I ain't scared. I got principles. A trait in you which is to be admired, Mr. Oi! Just give a rest, alright. As I was saying, congratulations are in order. The news of your acquittal was very welcome news to me, and let me express my heartfelt congratulations. Well, there you are, Hurley! How long have you been here?
She went back to go see him, and he was
Honestly, I went to the main entrance especially to meet you there. Ah, Iris, my dear, I do apologize, but wait until I tell you what happened. This pair made utter fools of themselves. What happened?
Are you serious?
As you know, I have a chance for disguise.
Pension.
Pension for disguise. I was hiding in this room dressed as a bailiff. But these dolls didn't notice my presence at all. They had no idea. Can you imagine, Iris? Would you credit it? I'm not sure, really. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry, Hurley, but you just don't have the weighty presence you seem to think you have. In fact, you really ought to be careful about that. It's going to land you in trouble one day.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I'll be careful.
Taken down a peg! Ouch!
Anyway, it's such a shame. I was so hoping to throw a party for Ginny tonight. But you won't be able to come, will you?
I don't like I'm going to be going anywhere for a while. Don't look like I'll be going anywhere for a while.
You are at the judge's patter. I got stuff to make amends for, apparently. All them offenses. What was it again? Breaking and entering, taking the bog trotter's stuff, what was in lug, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, I think you'll find that basically being a pickpocket is the main offense.
But diving ain't an offense. It's a job, ain't it?
No, I don't think so.
No. Still, it has got me thinking. Maybe I should start looking for another line of work. I mean, you didn't start off as a lawyer, did you, Odo?
Well, no. But I was never a pickpocket. I was a shapeshifter, though.
That is pretty impressive. You can help me with my diving.
No.
No. Oh. Well, anyway, I reckon I could make a change. I'm gonna do something for all them lot like me from the slums. Something that makes a difference for them. That's a wonderful idea, Ginny, and I'm sure you can do it. What is it? Nothing. Miss Gina Lestrade. The prison carriage has arrived, ma'am. Come with me to the rear gate at once. Right. Well, looks like I'm off then.
If she dies, I'm going to get pissed. Yes, goodbye, Gina, and good luck.
Odo?
Yes? No, not again! Ah! Ah! What was that for?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say, so...
Take a face full of paint instead.
Ah, indeed. Perhaps the situation calls for a phrase hitherto missing from your vocabulary, Miss Lestrade. Eh? On occasions such as this, I would recommend a simple thank you. Oh. Oh, yes! It's good advice, Ginny. Right. I see. Well...
Aww.
Thanks, Odo. Oh, baby.
Aww.
Thank you for everything what you've done. For believing in me.
Not at all. In fact, that should be my line. Thank you, Gina. Well, there she goes. I wonder if I'll ever see her again. What?
I don't know. I actually don't know. So I'm just joking.
Oh,
I actually don't know.
right. You never played the second game.
I've done up to case 2. I haven't gone further.
Okay.
Well, quite the indomitable pit verse. Oh, I nearly forgot. I bought a paper outside. It's a special edition, and this trial is all over the front page. Pickpockets, innocence proven. Isn't it wonderful?
You should have shown it to Gina, Iris. She would have been thrilled.
Oh no, how silly of me. Oh, but anyway, would you like the good news or the bad news?
Ugh, not again.
Well, what do you say, Bruno? Early?
As usual, I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first.
Absolutely not. I have no intention of listening to anything but good news. And there you have it. How people answer that question says a lot about them, doesn't it?
Let's not go there.
Alright then. Alrighty then. Maybe let's start with the good news this time. The rain has finally stopped. And it was a record level of rainfall, apparently. Well, that is good news indeed. You can journey back in greater comfort. Alright then, what's the bad?
That's my line!
Oh, sorry, Mr. Naruhodo. I am so giddy that I read your lines.
Giddy on.
A huge storm has left the seas very choppy.
Uh-oh.
The channel in particular is awful, so sailings out of Dover have been delayed by a day or more.
Wait, Dover?
That's right. If we head to the station immediately, we may still make it in time to wave Susie off.
But there won't be a train, surely? We couldn't be that lucky.
Who do you think I am, Mr. Naruhodo?
Mr. Schultz?
I rushed to Victoria Station earlier and made arrangements for a special express. If we hurry now, we shall be there in time for dinner.
Goodness.
And I know of a fine restaurant that serves the most delicious baked sole.
Soul's great. I don't... The great detective does it again!
Indeed he does. I happen to be aware of a number of a rail transport director's foibles.
What?
I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he happily laid on the locomotive elementary. He said the thing!
You blackmailed him?! Just an idea, but it might be wise to stop manipulating people that way. Road hazardness back!
What are we waiting for then?
Peggy!
To London Victoria!
Or maybe she didn't leave at all and she's just making herself
No,
known
she
again.
did. She did leave. She did the Lebanese place.
Open a road hazard!
18th of April, 5:32 a.m. Port of Dover. Quayside? Quayside.
Quagmire.
Gate.
No.
That took somewhat longer than I had anticipated. Susie's boat must be about to leave now.
Mr. Sato, where are you?
A key, which is what Quay is actually supposed to be pronounced.
Quayside?
Yeah, key, Kee.
Huh.
Is a long, solid platform or reinforced bank built parallel to a body of water.
Okay. Over there, look! It looks like she's reading something.
Hold it! Screw you, knowledge!
Mrs. Otto, wait! What are you doing?
And what? Mr. Naruhodo, what are you doing here?
We came as soon as we could after the trial. I mean, we heard the sailings were being delayed due to the bad weather, you see.
Oh, I see. Then tell me, how did Gina's trial go?
It went well. She was acquitted.
Was there any doubt, though? I wasn't worried at all.
Your blood pressure's a little high.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's wonderful. Really wonderful news.
Wonderful.
The book you were about to throw in... Oh,
That's a book that you were about to throw into the sea. It was your Encyclopedia of British Law, wasn't it?
Oh dear. I was hoping you hadn't seen that. I'm not worthy of practicing law in any way now. So I was saying my final farewell.
You're saying goodbye to law? You? Susato-san?
I was gonna become a pick purse. No, please don't. Would I be correct in assuming it's because of the people, Mr. Sato? I deliberately altered the scene of the crime, and then I tried to hide the fact. What I did was utterly unforgivable. I wasn't spying on you when you were in the shower, I swear. That reminds me. How did you ever come to have this, Susie? On the evening of the incident, Mr. Sholmes had invited Gina for dinner, if you remember. Oh yes, we had a wonderful time. Well, Gina gave us a little introductory lesson, didn't she? To the art of pickpocketing, I mean. Oh, that was so much fun. I stole Runo's armband.
Yes, please don't do that again, Iris. That band's very important to me.
Well, if it's so important, you should pay more attention to it. You didn't notice for ages. Typical 10-year-old answer.
Yeah.
On a whim, I thought it would be fun to see if I could take the cat flapple-mat.
Road,
So I shoved it up my sleeve. You shoved that up your sleeve.
Roadhouser, no!
What'd Maggie say?
The booze has made me very eepy, so I chill out here for a bit until I go eat.
Oh,
Oh, God.
really? And then I rather forgot about it until I found myself in Mr. Windybank's shop with it later that night. Does your sleeve have a pocket dimension? How the hell did you fit that in your sleeve?
She has big sleeves compared to
Not
us.
that big! That's... No! No! Like, I could buy her slipping like this in there, or maybe a gun or two. But
A whole stack of knives, maybe.
But a splooshomatic? No, no. I don't think
The
so.
doors aren't that big. I see.
And then I splatted that poor fool. Bang! Ah! Mr. Schultz! Mr. Schultz! Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo.
Right. I'm to be honest. When I heard Mr. Schultz, Mickey, what the f are you doing here?
After Mr. Naruhodo had left the shop, I started to think that door started to play on my mind.
The storeroom door, you mean?
Yes, if Gina was anywhere in the shop, I realized it could only be behind that door. And at that moment, the little device that I had up my sleeve sprang to mind. I was so worried about Gina, I simply had to know.
So you used the cat flapomat to make the peephole in the door.
The intrusive thoughts won, Mr. Naruhodo. As captured in the photographic print of the shop. By one of Hurley's red-handed recorders. Indeed, it was of the first importance that night. Precisely when the peephole was made, that information would prove to be Mr. Naruhodo's greatest weapon, and not the Wolverine claws in his pocket. Or the sword attached to his hip. Though naturally without proof, it would have amounted to nothing. But when I looked through the hole in the door, a sight that met my eyes made my blood run cold. Thoughts started to run through my mind. I remembered that trial 2 months earlier.
The trial of Magnus McGilded.
I thought about how he had manipulated the evidence and arranged false testimony to secure his freedom. It made the British justice system feel very dark and sinister. And then, a terrible thought occurred to me. What if some wicked criminal was planning to do the same thing now? Because from the appearance of the crime scene, it looked exactly as though Gina had shot Mr. Windybank. Even though I was sure she would never have done such a thing.
You were worried that the true culprit would try to frame her for the crime?
That's right. But then I realized it would be very difficult for anyone to give false testimony in this case.
What do you mean?
Well, the crime appeared to have happened behind the door of a locked room. For someone to claim falsely to have witnessed it, there would have to be a way to see beyond the door.
Ah!
For which, a peephole would be the very thing. Only the peephole I had made wasn't actually there until after the crime had been committed, of course. And the criminal would know that, so it wouldn't make any difference. But the possibility of a rather ingenious trap was there, was it not?
A trap? Is that why she did it? No, I think it was spur of the moment at that time.
So, is that why you kept it a secret, Susie? You never mentioned that you made the peephole to anyone, not even to the police. I know. And I knew at the time I was doing what I was doing was wrong, a criminal offense even. That's why I decided to confide in Mr. Scholz. If Mr. Naruhodo was completely backed in a corner, with no other possible means of escape, the truth about the peephole could save him. That was my plan.
She really does think of everything. But then, why didn't you just tell me everything before the trial began?
My dear fellow, you're not thinking straight. If she had done that, it would have rendered you complicit in the whole escapade.
Ah!
You could have been disbarred if you had been seen to have knowingly tampered with the crime scene. So Mr. Sato decided to shoulder the burden of responsibility alone. For your sake and Miss Lestrade's.
Mr. Zato.
The truth is, when it happened, I did it because I'd lost a little of my faith in the law.
Oh.
I was worried that the right person wouldn't be convicted of the crime. But the moment I allowed myself to think that is the moment I lost my right to call myself a judicial assistant.
What you did isn't comparable to what he did. Graydon is the one who lied in the witness stand, using that peephole as a way to implicate Gina. And besides, if the peephole inconsistency hadn't existed, I'm not at all sure I would have been acquitted in the end. Mrs. Otto, what you did saved Gina's life.
Although I am still branding you a bad girl. And bad girls need to be punished. Well, with your kind words, Mr. Naruhodo, you've saved me too from my regrets.
My ragrats.
Well, we must all be thankful that Miss Lestrade's freedom has been assured.
Yes, exactly. Although some of the loose ends on that trial will continue to play in my mind, I'm sure.
But the revelation that the music box disc contains secret messages, Mr. Naruhodo. What a triumph to work that out. I'm full of admiration.
Well, actually, that argument wasn't quite as compelling as I thought it was.
Oh, it wasn't?
There was a communications officer among the jury members, you see. A telegraph operator. And she said that the majority of the sounds on the disc were just meaningless tones.
As one would expect, after all, we are talking about secret government communications. No doubt they were hidden in cipher to avoid being readily understood should they have been intercepted.
In cipher? I see. So then we could never have hoped to understand the message anyway.
Nonsense, my dear fellow. It's quite a zero-pipe problem, I assure you.
You mean zero sum? A? So?
Gi. The last name of Kazuma.
What?
Well, that can't be a real word, can it? How funny. Wait, Iris, what did you just say? Oh, I just said asogi. Does that word mean something to you?
Means something? Asogi was the name of my best friend!
What? But how? How do you know that name, Iris? I wrote it down during the trial before, when the message was playing on the music box.
She transcribed it on the fly? She really is a genius!
I thought the message probably wouldn't be written out in plain Morse code, so I tried various ways to interpret it. But whenever I tried, the words just didn't seem to make any sense. That is, in English anyway. least. Oh, so they're in Japanese.
Maybe.
It suddenly occurred to me, you see, there's more than one Morse code, not just the English variety. Various countries around the world have altered and added to Morse code to use it in their own languages.
I don't believe it. Are you saying?
That's right. I've only actually seen a chart of Japanese Morse code once before. But I think it's based on the Iroha pangram, isn't it?
I have dropped my phone so many times on my face 3 times now, so I must go. Sleep well, dream chicken, everyone.
Sleep, well, I have chicken at home that I will be eating, so I thank you for that.
And you mean to say that in Japanese Morse code, the message says asogi?
Yes, I think so. Sorry, but I don't remember all of the Japanese Morse code. Iris, would you let me see that?
Mrs. Otto, do you know it? Do you know Japanese Morse code?
Yes, I spent some time studying it. Because I'm quite sure Morse code will become ever more important for international communications. Then might I recommend, my dear madam, that you focus your efforts on the English version. Be that as it may, Iris, show me the message, please. Of course. But what could this possibly mean?
Whatever is in that long sequence of supposedly meaningless dots and dashes, it's made the color drain from Suzata-san's face.
There's no doubt that this message is written in Japanese Morse code.
So the British Empire has been using Japanese for its secret communications?
I don't understand the reason why, but the message appears to be a list of 4 people's names.
4 names?
The first is Kei Asogi, Kazuma Asogi.
Yeah. Kazuma Asogi. Why? Why was his name on that disc?
The second is A Shin.
Shin? I don't recognize that name.
The third is T Greguson,
Okay.
Tobias Gregson.
Yeah. Guregu. Gregson?
It would seem Tobias Gregson is the third man on the list.
And what's his name doing in the secret government communications as well?
And the last name,
Susato.
what's the matter, Mr. Sato? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what's the matter, Mr. Sato?
It's just so strange. So unexpected. Oh, what is it, Susie? Don't keep us in suspense.
It's Iris, isn't it?
The last name is J. Wilson.
Oh, no.
What?
Her father. Wilson? Wilson!
John H. Wilson? You mean Daddy?
Daddy.
It says only J. Wilson, so I'm afraid I can't be sure. Then after the 4 names, it reads, if I translate from Japanese, that is all 4. And that's the end of the message. Or rather, the end of what you noted down, Iris.
I just can't believe it. Who would ever have thought that those discs contain Japanese Morse code? Not to mention a strange list of some disturbingly familiar names.
It would appear that this particular message is a communication of some kind between Great Britain and the Empire of Japan. So, Daddy could be in Japan then. Where's Susie and Runo come from? Oh, well... No. It's not very likely, really, is it? I mean, there are thousands of people with the surname Wilson, and there must be lots of J's among them.
Professor John H. Wilson, visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University. But we can't tell Iris about that now. We just can't.
I also noticed something about those 4 names. 2 of them are dead.
Yeah.
Could it be a hit list?
I don't know. This is so strange. Somehow, in solving the case of Mr. Weedybank's birthday, I feel like I've rolled back a boulder at the mouth of a very dark cave.
Consider this your Sisyphus moment, my friend. I do wonder, if perhaps it's a dark cave that we shouldn't go wandering inside. Anyway, we can't deal about this right now. We have to wait until the second game.
Oh no, we have a giant enemy duck to fight.
Oh dear, the ship is going to set sail soon.
Yes, it seems so.
I'll sail on that steamship first to the port of Dunkirk in France. Then I'll change onto a larger passenger vessel bound for Japan. You really going then, Susie? We wish you a safe passage, Mr. Sato. Thank you so much. I wish all of you the very best.
Mr. Sato! I had hoped to have you always at my side to guide me and support me.
Mr. Naruhodo!
Please, come back soon. As far as I'm concerned, you really are the very best judicial assistant in the world.
Quite sure. I'll be back before you know it. Really, Susie? Oh, now, don't forget, Iris. I made you a promise I've yet to fulfill. A promise? Oh, you're talking about the ring. Shh.
Rip.
About your manuscript. Ah,
Oh yes, that Hound of the Baskervilles.
well, I'll be waiting for you then, Susie. A promise is a promise. Definitely, Iris.
By the way, do you still want that blueberry copy?
Save it for later.
A little bit too late.
I know, I only just remembered.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes?
do you remember the first time we met?
Yes, of course. On the SS Buria, when I was dragged out from that wardrobe, still half asleep. If I remember rightly, you threw me halfway across the cabin with the Susato takedown.
You know very well that I'm talking about after that.
Well, you threw me with another Susato takedown.
It's strange, but being thrown together as we were in that case, I somehow felt straight away that you were the perfect person to continue Kazuma-sama's great legacy.
Mrs. Sato.
And my instincts were right. I really want to believe. No, I'm sure that. I'll be back soon. Farewell until then. You can give me that ring then. I'm sorry. What? Why are you talking about rings? I don't have one. Then what's that on your ring finger? Dang! Sleight of hand, Mr. Naruhodo.
Mr. Schultz, stop teaching my judicial assistant weird techniques!
Or the first volume, at least. Looking back now, it feels as though fate has led me on this journey.
Kitty!
Fate led me to becoming a lawyer, to traveling halfway around the world, to meeting the great detective.
What?
I'm sure there'll be trials and tribulations ahead. Of course there will. But whatever happens, I know I'll be able to turn my fortunes around. After all, I have the greatest friends in the world on my side.
I'm glad that you consider me a friend, Mr. Naruhodo. I know how annoying I can be.
I don't think we're gonna have enough time for that little tease.
We'll get to see at least the title. Oh, that's right, the tradition. Oh, yes, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, Mr. Schultz?
I have some rather awkward news. The railway company has decided to sue over the special express train, apparently.
Huh?
It caused such a commotion on the line, all the other trains had to wait at stations. But really, we would never have made it to Dover in time otherwise. Anyway, I explained everything, and how it was all your fault.
Huh? Huh?
I believe a formal complaint should be delivered to your office tomorrow. But not to worry, my dear fellow. According to Mrs. Sato, you love defending yourself in court.
Ha ha ha!
It's all right. I'm perfectly happy to testify. He really didn't look like the sort of man who'd do something else so outrageous. See?
Mr. Sholmes,
Yes.
a word if you wouldn't mind.
Why, certainly. Any word you like. Bellow it out, my dear friend. Oh, yes. I love Bruno's words. And I know just the one he'll use here.
Then I really must say,
Objection!
yes, hi? Shu Takumi.
Yeah, I think we're that's what the game was.
Wah.
Well, no, we're not. Well, this isn't the CV. This is just the credits. In the following weeks, hundreds of music boxes arrived at Becca Street from all over Europe. Something was afoot, though it transpired I had ordered them all myself. So I advertised them for sale with "Used by Mr. Sholmes to solve an important case." And the money I've earned, consulting detective work pays a pittance by comparison.
Like, you know.
I mean, it was a smart move. And it wasn't exactly like it was a lie.
I haven't slept a wink. This manuscript is due tomorrow now. When I'm this busy, Hurley usually cooks me breakfast. Well, cooks is an overstatement. For some dry toast and insipid coffee, I do miss Susie and her lovely Japanese breakfast.
Witness, your testimony is riddled with contradictions.
Exactly! Rarely do rare Coleman quite have under rare stakes themselves. Well, I don't know, sir. Knows his father is an innocent man. Are you calling me a liar? Witnesses. My courtroom is no place for your petty arguments.
You know, his face creases and his eyebrows look like it'd make it X.
Having delivered the Russian dancer to shore in Shanghai, I laid low on the steamship for a while. But last night, I apprehended an extremely suspicious Japanese national on board. I've done nothing wrong! All I did was give Wagonby's offspring refuge in my pocket! The man brings some kids on board and suddenly he's art criminal. It's not fair! Pets are prohibited, bro.
Not to mention, it killed somebody last time.
Yeah. Well, that was, technically.
Yeah.
Scientific investigation will be the gold standard for policing in the new age. I dreamed of a world governed by the tenets of order and discipline. Like a great clock, in fact, whose hundreds of parts mesh together in perfect unison. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have 2 minutes and 37 seconds left until my next appointment. We might see you again. We probably will. The latest Rance magazine's out, and I'm in it again. Whenever I say that one line she wrote out, I get a standing ovation. Want to hear it? Not bad, I suppose, for an amateur.
Goodness gracious.
Ah, her ladyship puts me to shame. Beat it, kiss ass. Take you out. Been visiting the old girl on a daily basis, of course. Joni, my old jailbird. Must say, battling with those bally stars and stairs every now and then. It does me wonders. Managing rather well with the household, too. Made this maid business tapped up, I'd say. Hope the gossiping neighbors don't realize the man of the house is his own maid. I've heard of worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be into bondage. family is back on the beat again. All thanks to the Reaper. There's nothing to enjoy about more these days than hunting down small change in the gutter. I'm a better Bobby now. Look it out for Londoners. They're dropping pennies in the for my happy wife. Oh, Pat. Oh, Rolly. Oh, dear. Get a room.
It's like we're talking about Honey and Darling right now.
Looks like I'm going to be doing time for a bit now. But Iris comes every day for a natter, so it ain't too boring. She's always going on about all them cases what Sholmes is looking into. Criminal investigations are kind of interesting when you get into them. I certainly hope we see you in the future. I mean, and you don't suffer a sticky, yummy threat.
Why did you bring that up, of all things?
I thought it would be funny. Yes, I renounced my upbringing and chose a life of sophisticated crime. But regrets? Please. Give over, Gruff. They ain't the Ash we used to know. We got time in here to plan to come back a building and Skull Kids built run, right? The three Muskawatsits. Milking the neighborhood of all it's worth.
Oh, so that's what his stance was. When he was like this, he was like them, but just like
He's facing forward.
He was he was less pronounced than they were.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't pick that up.
At least they're working together again. Why are all three of them in the same cell? These past 6 months have been a time I shall remember forevermore. Painful goodbyes and wonderful encounters. I've come to realize that's what life is all about. Naruhodo-san, I promise. Your assistant will return to you one day. But for now, I leave you with many memories and a heartfelt wish that life will treat you well.
Oh. Are we gonna paint it? Oh, no. Okay.
Jones, what the hell, man? Look at these bubble fucks.
Kitty.
And you see, this is why Holmes is one of the greatest characters.
Greatest of the great features.
Other than being Sherlock Holmes. Now these are the second cards, but I like this. I like these ones because it actually shows characters walking along, but you notice some things about it.
I already noticed something about it that I'm already familiar with. They did this in Monster Hunter to show the different sizes and shapes monsters are compared to the hunters.
But you'll actually notice something here. It starts off with Ryunosuke following Kazuma.
I know, I get it.
And then we see the characters from each of the cases.
Yeah, I know. I'm picking up on it.
I love it.
Let me guess, he's going to fade out and Sasato's going to be following him.
Sorta. It's similar. Okay, so after this, after all of these characters, we are done with case one. We are done with case one.
Yeah.
You'll notice the difference. This is where we start case two.
He's going to stand beside them.
Yeah, notice how they're stepping forward. They're stepping forward a bit.
Yeah, because Susato's going to come up from behind.
This is where Cosmo stays.
And Susato's going to follow behind.
Granted, at this point, she isn't his assistant yet. He's doing the case by himself.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He's figuring things out on his own.
Ah, okay.
then with the sword. It's like a curtain call.
Yeah, I know.
I love these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Fuku. Gentlemen. I still feel kind of bad for Beppo.
He's still cold even in the credits.
Boo! Boo! Tomato. Boo!
I hope you're not dead. That way we can friggin' trounce you in court later.
I hope you are dead so I can piss on your grave. It's active.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Inspector.
You know,
Inspector.
the way he salutes, it's like,
Constable.
Kitty!
Constable. Madam. You.
Is the cat gonna follow us? Please tell me the cat's gonna follow us.
No! But now I see we're making room for Iris.
Small girl. Small child.
Dubious creature.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Gentlemen.
The gentleman. Oh, she's not gonna join them? Come on.
No.
No, not that! Anything but that! What? I was expecting a kaboom. I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom.
She needs to wind up.
Oh, there's some space being made.
It's a forward smash. It's a forward smash. She needs to wind up.
There's space being made.
Well, yeah, because we've reached the end now. They're gonna do like the standing ovation.
Damn it! I love that.
Yeah. Gentlemen, you are a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
And that was the first game.
I'll allow it.
So it was a little weird, but I'll allow it. Hooray!
Achievement! Fleeting farewell for completion of episode 5.
All right.
A new dawn.
And now, I'm not gonna start it, but we'll see the beginning of the first case.
Yeah, because Bespoke Tailor for playing the game in all available outfits.
That's right. I selected the DLC costumes.
Oh,
We won't see them in the first.
is that what you
case.
did off screen while I was
Yes.
setting up?
Yes.
You bugger. Wait, is that
Standing
Susato?
here in the bright sunshine,
Yes.
looking
She
out
looks like a
over the
Lolita.
vast ocean. Those days in London seem like a dream.
I didn't realize she would
And I
actually
do
be
miss my
wearing
time
it in
England's
this
vast
moment.
capital.
It's so inappropriate. That's her dad, though, unfortunately.
You know, he's flourished into a truly wonderful lawyer. I've no doubt that at this very moment, he's fighting some noble cause in court.
The way he points at me makes my heart go aflutter. It's a,
Forgive me
just so that we're,
for
the
taking
context
so
behind
long
this.
to
It's
come
an
to visit
outfit
you.
Iris made.
My life has been such a
It's the
whirlwind
model, the
since
very
I
one she
returned.
wears.
But it's
No
black
one could
instead of
have
white?
predicted
Darker colors, I guess.
what has happened. Just 2 months after arriving home.
Doing it with that name hurts.
I find myself faced with another awful crime.
What?
You again?
Are you freaking kidding me?
So I came here today to ask something of you. Tomorrow, I shall be standing in court. For the only time in my life. As a lawyer.
Oh, she's a lawyer now.
For the only time.
Oh, only now.
How many times do we need to teach you this? Oh, you're the victim.
So please, I ask for your guidance. Kazuma-sama.
That was Kazuma's grave.
Yeah. Hey, she has her own symbol on it.
All right, so Game 2, Chapter 1. The Adventure of the Blossoming Attorney.
That's it for tonight, folks.
Hold on.
Yeah, that was the end of it. So yeah, this is what we're in for. This is what we're in for the second game. We will call it here, but we won't jump into this game right away. We are going to take a breather from this, and we will jump into the next game in our list, which will be Legacy of Kain 2.
So we were to
Is it
Soul
is
Reaver.
it Zyka's choice next, or was it a group choice next?
No, it's Zyka's choice.
Yeah,
And
okay.
your choice. Then my choice.
All right, well,
Then
yeah.
the choice.
Yeah. We're gonna we need to vote for the next one because we don't know when we're gonna be up to the next one anyway. Anyways, that's us for tonight, folks. We're gonna see you again on Sunday for some Phasmophobia. If you want to check the rest of our schedule, check our offline page. If you want to join us in our lovely community, please join us here on the Poutine No Interest Discord. If you want us to live, watch us here on twitch.tv/Terminator. We'll see you guys then. Bye!
See you later.